ये चैनल पे लाइव है, अनलिस्टेड कर देना। तो ये मैं यहाँ पे खड़ा हूँ, कहाँ कहाँ दे रहा है। स्लो है, हम खड़े हैं वहाँ पे, पता नहीं कौन कौन सी एक्टिविटी हो रही है मेरी। देखो हम यहाँ पे खड़े हैं, वहाँ पे देखो कौन सी एक्टिविटी हो रही है। ऐसे कैमरा पर लाइव क्लास चलाना महामूर्खता होगा। चैनल जानते हैं बर्बाद हो जाएगी, याद रखिएगा, महा बर्बाद हो जाएगी। बच्चा आएगा नहीं और गाली देगा, अरे गाली देगा, मार्केट में निगेटिव फैलाएगा। याद रखिएगा, यूट्यूब अगर बढ़ाना तो कैमरे क्वालिटी, साउंड और बोर्ड क्लैरिटी, ये 3 चीज़ परफेक्शन होना चाहिए। बाकी टीचर लड़की ला के खड़ा कर, कैसे भी खड़ा कर दीजिए, चल जाएगा। Hello everyone, this is Joel Pratap Singh. Today I am going to discuss the syllabus of history, and just I am going to start the syllabus of history. Just will take 1 minute. I will take just a board. Okay guys, now I will take a pen, black. I write on the board a subject name called history. There are 3 sections in this history. There are 3 sections, यानी कि you can say there are 3 segment of history. First one you can say ancient history, and second one you can say medieval history. Second one you can say medieval, and the third and the last you can say modern history. And the most important segment of the history is modern history. The most important segment is modern history, because most of the questions asking in the examination is from the direct from modern history. That's why the importance of modern history is goes up, because there are so many questions. If I will take a example in your exam, suppose you have a 5 question regarding to history subject, so most probably the 4 question are directly related to the modern history, That's why the importance of modern history is very very important. And if you are talking about the ancient history, you can say the Hindu era, because in this time period, I mean to say, in the ancient period of time of history, the era was you can say Hinduism era, because the rulers were during this ancient period were totally belongs from the Hindu religion. But if you are talking about the second segment of the history, medieval history, the era you can say Muslim era, because the most of the rulers were from the Muslim section society. You know also very well that in 712 AD, a Muslim ruler Muhammad bin Qasim came to India, and just to defeated the king of Sindh. And the king of Sindh was Raja Dahir. The battle was happened in 712 AD, fought between the 2 rulers, Muhammad bin Qasim and Raja Dahir, who was the ruler of Sindh. He was also belongs to the Brahman dynasty of Sindh. In this battle, Dahir was defeated by Muhammad bin Qasim, and Muhammad bin Qasim started ruling in this section. War Sindh. And he imposed a very important tax, which is very important in this regarding to examination. The tax is called jizya tax, and the tax is called jizya tax. Actually, jizya tax, if I am talking about the jizya tax, the jizya tax is imposed. Jizya tax is imposed on non-Muslim rulers. What? Non-Muslim rulers. Did you understand? Do you understand it? What did it mean? Non-Muslim rulers. Non-Muslim rulers are those who are belongs to Hindu, Jain, Buddhism, and other all except Muslims. So jizya tax is mentioned in the Islamic law book that's called Shariat. Islamic law book of that's Shariat. But Muhammad bin Qasim gave some relief to the some sections of the society. First one is handicapped, second is widow woman, and child, and the most important are the Brahmans. most important is Brahmans. It means jizya tax was not imposed on the sections of the Brahman society, on the section of the Brahman society. But who was the ruler? Who was the ruler who imposed the jizya tax on the Brahmans? If you have to must remember it, Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Firoz Shah Tughlaq. FST, you can write down in short FST, and the full form of FST is Firoz Shah Tughlaq. And during the reign of Akbar abolished the jizya tax because Akbar religious policy was very liberal. That's why Akbar is mentioned as a great ruler. There are only two rulers of India. Which is mentioned as a great. First one is Ashoka and second one is Akbar. So the religious you can say the religious policy of Akbar was liberal. That's why he abolished the jizya tax. But during the reign of Aurangzeb was very bigot. During the reign of Aurangzeb re-imposed jizya tax in 1679. Re-imposed jizya tax on non-Muslims in 1679. But finally it was abolished during the reign of Muhammad Shah Rangila. This is the story of jizya tax. About the jizya tax, what is the history of jizya tax? That I just trying to understand to all of you guys. Hope you enjoy. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.